Welcome back to another...
Are you recording?
Yeah.
I think you're recording.
I am.
Oh, okay. It doesn't look like it.
Welcome back to another Metroid 2 remake.
Unofficial remake.
Well, I mean, it's what it's called. Another Metroid 2 remake.
Oh,
Which,
is that actually
it's funny because, what's funny is it's actually now, since there's an official remake, it really does feel like another Metroid 2 remake. Originally, the joke was... the Game Boy Metroid's the one that people thought would be primed to remake. Because the original had its classic vibe to it.
Right.
But it also got remade with Zero Mission.
Right.
And then it was already in color anyway. So you had two ways to play the original. But this one, even though it's really important to the storyline, it's a Game Boy game. It's not in color. So people were really itching to remake this one. Just kind of how it got its little cute title of another Metroid, remake. This thing's like 10 years in the making. They spent a lot of time making this one.
So has it been out for a while, or?
No, it actually is only about a year old on the final build, or like the 1.1 build. And then that's the one that they said stop making this game. Got the cease and desist on.
Right.
Which, I mean, kind of don't blame them, but whatever. At least it got out there, pretty much finished.
Right.
It has a few dumb glitches and stuff, but nothing that'd be like insanely bad for even a modern game. So it's more playable than some of the games that can come out legally right now.
Right.
I mean, you can count me among the fans that consider it a real Metroid. I think there's one above me I gotta get to. See, at this point I gotta kill all the Metroids, so I gotta remember where they're all at. Is he above me? I don't think he's above me. I think it's this. I gotta go back this way.
So, there's some news, not news, that came out this weekend during the first week of college football.
Uh-huh.
And it's video game news, actually.
Yeah, I was about to say, are we really going to talk about college football?
No. Sort of.
News, not news, uh-huh.
So, PlayStation had a commercial.
Oh, good.
Saved it. We're
Just
good.
ruined my box.
No, I didn't. Nothing even leaked. So, PlayStation had a commercial this weekend on opening weekend of college football, which is not uncommon. They are a pretty big sponsor of college football.
Uh-huh.
But they brought back a lot of college football people, including two college football coaches, Urban Myers and John Harbaugh, or Jim Harbaugh. I don't know. One of the Harbaugh brothers.
Well, I don't know the brothers, okay?
And the Ohio State coach was wearing a official Ohio State jacket, which means that money went to Ohio State, which a lot of people are thinking we're getting college football game that because we haven't been able to get one we haven't had one for 4 years now because of the lawsuit.
Oh, college video game.
Yeah.
I was like, what the fuck are you talking about? Everybody has college football games.
So, there's some rumors that we might actually be getting a college football game again. It's one of those. And then they brought back some...
Like college football, college sports really bum me out. So I have a hard time enjoying them. No, I can't get past the people making money and then this crazy amount of not letting people make money in it at the same time. It bugs me.
I have a weird, I don't know how to view it type deal, because
it just feels like the whole or they're getting an education thing feels as much of a bullshit scam as like the paid for colleges, like the ones that are trying to get kids under student loan debts and not really offering them anything in the long run.
See,
I feel like they're like, yeah, we're gonna give you an education maybe, because it's not guaranteed. I mean, you get injured, you're out type of thing too.
Right. See,
there's a lot of things I don't like about it.
One of the problems too, I
did this last time. I didn't have enough missiles. I got to be really careful.
Play a little bit of devil advocate is like major college football programs actually. So you have to leave and come back.
Yeah, usually do anyway.
So does he carry on the health?
No, I got to shoot him a lot more.
is
That's why I need a lot of fucking missiles, though.
like men's college football at OU helps pay for the baseball team and stuff like that a lot too.
I get it.
And
it's
those
just
sports would be, if they started paying athletes, would be canceled. They would stop having those programs.
the problem I'm having is less with them not getting paid and more with them not getting protected. I think if maybe there was more protections in place for them, so they basically like job security type situation. Right. To me, if you're gonna make a ton of money off of somebody like an athlete like that, there should be some type of definitely gonna get your education type of situation.
Right.
Or even if you get hurt,
Right.
I mean, there should be limitations. Like you get kicked out of school because you're, beating on women or something stupid that. Then you don't get protection. But
right. Kind of like in any job, if you get fired from your job.
I just wish there was more protection for it.
I agree.
I don't so much want these athletes to be, professional level money, but I hate that some of them literally are
get hurt and then they're.
Well, it's also like some of them can't don't have time for jobs to help out families and stuff.
No. It's not that they don't have time; they're not even allowed to have them.
Right. And just the stupid ways that they're like, oh, you made money off of a YouTube video?
Yeah, that's what I'm about to say. Yeah.
Like, I don't like any of that. It all feels really bad to me, and I can't... It's hard for me to get past it.
And
especially with, like, football makes it... Like, basketball is just as bad with all that stuff. But for me, like, when I watch every single week, because I work every Sunday, and games are on. Every Sunday I see...
Saturday.
Either way, both games. My point's going to be the same on both ways.
Oh, I see. I know.
Because every week I see football on TV. It's on TV while I'm playing. Every week I look up and somebody's laid out on the ground, carried off in a stretcher. Every damn week.
The Florida State quarterback today was injured, or was it? It would have been yesterday, but today it was declared he's out for the season.
Basketball players get hurt, but football players are gonna get injured. Like. This boss is more of a psych you out boss than being hard.
So there's bosses also?
Yeah. So this guy here has been added to this version. When he turns gray, you can't hit him. Right. If you just kind of eat his hits, stay under him, you get your 4 or 5 shots in.
Right.
It's the best way to do it. Yeah, I just try not to waste missiles because it makes him harder. That's it. He's not really hard, but when you first get to him, if you move around a lot, he chases you back and forth.
Right.
And then he's dropping fire on you, and he sort of fucks with you if you panic, basically.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah. There is a missile you can get up there early and right away, but since you have to... It's a lot of effort. And since you got to go back up there with a power bomb later and get that stuff, then it's easier just wait till you can power bomb your ass up there.
Yeah, but the thing is too, like, the commercial said a lot of things you would think they would say, like, if they're making a new college football game, like, we're coming back stronger than ever, doing it the right way, stuff like that.
Yeah.
And actually,
a lot of money to be made.
And actually, the players will get money.
Yeah.
Every NCAA football player will get, like, I mean, it's not very much money, but it's like, a couple $100. Take a girlfriend out to dinner.
Yeah, see, they look like bug eyes. He has like one green eye, and then like the other one looks like a gray.
When you're going really fast, it looks like one eye.
So I think they look like they have bug eyes. Yeah.
But
college football games.
It'll be great for me because I like football games. I really like college football games. Huge college football fan.
You have like other weird issues with
You don't like football.
This guy's cool. He breaks out there. It scares you. Well, I don't like football at all, but when it comes to I have other issues with college basketball beyond just the player stuff. The way it's set up now, where it's like the one and done situation, is really kind of weird.
And that's actually an NBA rule and not an NCAA rule.
Yeah, but I mean it's all tied together the way it is.
Right. Yeah. I agree, but I was just saying.
I like this little castle thing here. It's like
so segue. It's a good segue. Something else I wanted to talk about on this episode is going to kind of try and
let's get all the EA
stuff.
Sports talk out on one episode.
Oh, and the other
so I get back to these sci-fi classic video game masterpieces.
The other thought is it's not actually going to be an EA game. It's actually going to be a PlayStation, kind of like the NBA The Show thing.
Yeah, then you won't play it. No.
I've actually been playing more PlayStation than I've been Xbox. And if it comes out on the Switch, even better. So, LeVar Ball, we've talked about him a lot on this channel at times.
I mean, we might have mentioned him once.
I know it's been more than once, but... So, he has, 2 other sons.
Uh-huh.
His other son is either a junior or a senior. They released his own shoe line this past week for $400 a shoe. And apparently, I guess the NCAA told him that he'd probably have a problem with eligibility. And he said, I don't give a shit. You can't tell me how to run my family. He actually said, I don't give a shit. And that you don't run my family, and he will have a shoe. And apparently, he might not be eligible to play college basketball.
Seems legit. That's one fucking player I ain't feeling sorry for.
Well, I mean, it's kind of hard. You kind of feel bad for, especially
This is another little thing they added to the game. It's like a wind turbine, or it's water turbines. They're supposed to be like water pipes. If you come back here later, when you when you have the gravity suit, you actually just move around in here like it doesn't, have zero friction.
Right.
But that's a cool little thing he added to it. Little stupid thing that has nothing to do with the actual Game Boy game that he added.
Right. I'll admit, I kind of feel sorry for the son, youngest son. I was in the middle of saying something. Because the youngest son obviously can't say anything because he still lives at home.
Uh-huh.
So why did it kick? Oh, because it's falling that way. That's cool.
Yeah.
But yeah, so
that's where you get the wave beam.
The wave beam looks weird.
It's because normally you see it with like a spacer or something on it first.
Oh, yeah.
Whereas in this one, it's just a wave beam at this point.
That's weird.
It's really helpful in this game because there's no X-ray or anything. So in order to figure out what some of the blocks are.
There's no X-ray in the other two, though.
Well, yeah, but power bomb and stuff. It lets you see where stuff is, so you can kind of figure out how to get around.
Gotcha.
Fucker. Yeah. I'm gonna bomb it.
You're far enough over.
Yeah.
Nice. Good job. So is that like a place where you're supposed to use a spider bomb and then jump back up there?
Yeah, you can climb up there with the spider ball you want. Oh, I always forget this one's here. So you gotta go all the way down here for this one. Dude.
Oh, I see it now.
Yeah, it took me a while to figure that one out. Pretty much everything down here, this whole path down here is more missiles. But you get the wave beam on the way up, or the way down.
Right.
But it's kind of funny, the first time I came down here, I went through all this nonsense and then found the wave beam on the way back.
Oh, yeah.
Instead of finding it all the way there. So I couldn't shoot through these walls. Like, these guys are a lot easier to kill if you can just take them out from here. You fucking motherfucker. I was talking about the shooty guys.
Right.
This is another one of those areas in the game where it works as a hint for there's something over there. Can't get to it this way, but popping it up on your map like that, it gives you an idea that there's something really important over there you gotta get.
Yeah, makes sense.
This whole, when I mentioned earlier about killing the Metroids, so this whole area here is one of the areas kind of feels really open. You get 3 sort of skippable power-ups on a row. Mm-hmm. The wave beam, which I already got, and then you get 2 more power-ups in this area, which you'll see when I get them. But because you can kind of get them in any order, based on what you get, kind of changes how it feels. Because if I don't have the wave beam here and I'm getting this power up, it's gonna change the way everything feels. Get the high jump boots for the other stuff, and it changes how everything feels.
Makes sense.
So it's, even though the game's sort of straightforward, it locks you into areas and makes you kind of do those areas, it still has an open feel to it at the same time. There's a pretty strict, not strict, I mean it's breakable, but there's a pretty obvious suggested order in Super Metroid. Like,
Right.
there's definitely items you should get in certain orders to make your life easier. And then you can break that.
Right.
And then Zero Mission basically is like, fuck it, don't get anything. We don't care.
Right.
And then Metroid Fusion, just, you have to, that's literally the game, is go from one fucking power up to the next.
Yeah.
It's
Look
like,
at your suit fill up.
yeah. Hey, we're gonna go get you super missiles, just go over here and get them. That's, the Fusion's kind of weird. Like that.
So why aren't you using missiles on those guys?
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know where all the Metroids are, so every once in a while I'm like, is there going to be a Metroid here? I don't want to fucking run into a Metroid without missiles. Like, this one, you know there's going to be one. There's a little shell there, though. You either get a shell to warn you. Oh, I already think I killed that guy. You either get a shell to warn you, or you find the shell right after you kill him. Depending on what the game mood the game's in. Like, sometimes there are hints that, like, hey, you should probably go this way because there's a Metroid down this hall. And then a lot of the Metroids are in like little alcove, like little caves and stuff.
Like this one coming up.
Yeah, they're kind of like their homes. So you know, like, this is gonna be a fucking Metroid cave here. This guy, like, he just lives here. You just come to his home and murder him.
I don't like the suit they're wearing.
The armor.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They so don't feel like Metroids.
Yeah, it was a whole thing for this one. They like evolve and shit. So, and this is their home planet, so this is where they can actually evolve.
That'd be a nice change if they.
All right, well, I'm gonna take a break, y'all.
Excuse me.
I'm gonna take a break like 10 minutes before that. I'm just joking.